My name is Ritch Robin. I'm the founder and owner of Gator Pit Texas Custom BBQ Pits in Houston, Texas. I'm going to show you this custom pit that we designed for a customer in the Houston area here. This is one that we've done similar designs like this, but this is one of a kind in what all the features that it has on it. You won't find this on our website. You probably won't find anybody else that's in this industry or business that builds this or has built this. I haven't seen anything like this as far as this overall design with the features that are inside of it. So real quick, before this customer gets here and picks it up, is we have got a 20-inch diameter, quarter-inch wall, 32-inch main chamber with a single door. Got dual gauges on it. Inside, you've got tuning plates that are adjustable, removable, and lockable. You've also got upper and lower sliding meat racks. You've got our standard quality as far as door flanges on the inside, tops and bottoms, and also on the outside, fully welded flanges all the way around. Your stainless steel cool touch handles. Excuse me. You've got a full-length, angle framed, all steel front shelf. We've got 4 utensil hangers that are on the front shelf for hanging tools, towels, rags, your forks, your prongs, whatever you want. Here you have an upright smoker, a vertical box with upper and lower gauges, stainless steel cool touch handles, and again we put 2 on the door, and if you've seen some of the other videos, I explained why. When you put 2 door handles on the upright doors, it snugs the door to the upright flanging in the back, top and bottom, so it creates a good seal, which is to minimize, obviously, heat and smoke loss, right? Inside here, quarter-inch thick steel all the way around. You got 4 angle frame sliding food trays. Notice how when I slid the trays out, you had very minimum drop down. A lot of these other guys that build the pits, these things sag like this when they come out. We have a very tight tolerance in the slides, so you don't have to worry about your meat dropping off your tray when you slide it out. And these things are removable. They're framed out at an angle, so they're very strong. They can handle the weight of the meat. 4 slides, 20 by 20 by 36 tall, 36 from here to the top. Flange on the inside, flange on the outside all the way around. You've got a birdhouse smokestack. On the exterior wall here, we have what we call a probe hole, and we have a little shelf to monitor mount. So if you use a Stoker or Guru or some thermostatically controlled device or controller, you've got somewhere to put this thing on a little shelf here, and also to run your wires through your door. There's a plug there for when it's not in use, you can plug it. We've also got 2 of them here, one left and right of the door, so that you can run your wires through there as well. If you try to go through my door seams, because we make them so tight, you're going to cut those braided stainless steel wires or those leads that are coming from your monitor inside the pit for your ambient and your meat temperatures. These doors are going to slice them. They're that tight. Gator Pit's known for non-leaking doors. We're known for our tight seals. And if you try to run those wires through our door seams, chances are you're going to sever them. This is a really unique feature over here. Not only do you have your traditional offset smoker, being your firebox, your horizontal main chamber, and your upright, and then everything exits out that stack, we've also added a warmer box here with 2 sliding meat racks in it. So this guy can cook traditional style offset smoker, main chamber, vertical. When he's done, full pan it or wrap it, or just stick his meat in here to keep it warm. This firebox is a 1/2-inch thick firebox down there. And again, oh, you got sliding trays here too. So you got a 1/2-inch thick firebox. 20 by 20, squared, 1/2-inch thick, 1/2-inch door. He's got a nice Texas slide air vent with a stainless steel cool touch handle on it. He's got a heavy-duty charcoal grate framed out, quarter-inch thick steel. Quarter-inch thick steel extended metal. And again, this is 1/2-inch thick steel on the firebox. The upright, again, is 1/4-inch thick. We put this big old 6x6 square tubing stack on there, with the birdhouse stack or top. And we did this because you're going to get a lot of radiant heat off that 1/2-inch box. So that big stack's going to allow him to regulate the temperatures inside his warmer. So if he wants to get it hot, kind of use it as an oven, so to speak, it's going to get really hot in there if he chokes that stack down. If he wants to use it just as a warmer, he's going to open that stack all the way. Let that heat come in from that 1/2-inch thick steel plate down below in that firebox, and then get out, so he's not cooking his meat. We added another stack here. This is for the main chamber. The reason we did that is he's also got a grill ability built in here. He wanted to be able to charcoal grill in this pit as well, in addition to smoking. So we put him a full-length charcoal grate that's 1/4 inch thick that goes to 32 inches plus the 20 down here. So he's 52 inches on his charcoal grate. And when he wants the charcoal grill to more even that temperature out left and right in the charcoal grill, we dual stacked it. So when he's grilling and wants to even that temperature out, he can control that by opening these two stacks to give him better control of his charcoal grill. When he's smoking, you shut this stack down because you want that air to flow from the firebox into the main chamber, into the upright, and then exit the stack on the farthest end. With the tuning plates in there, he can run this cooker even all the way across and get temperatures in this upright well over 200 degrees. On a pit this size, you ought to be able to tune this pit to where he's running the same temperature in the main chamber and in the upright. This pit's not so big that there's going to be a variance or a big difference variance in the upright and the main chamber. He ought to get this thing 3 to 5 degrees difference, if not dead on, here and here. We upgraded his casters. He's got a lot of weight on this with a 1/2 inch thick firebox. We upgraded him to a 6-inch caster. They hold about 1,200 pounds each. So he's got, what, 4,800 pounds on there capacity on these 4 casters. He's got brakes, foot brakes. These are real easy to handle, real easy to lock and unlock. Again, they call them foot brakes for a reason. You just use your foot and lock them in place. Again, this is somewhat of a unique design. You've got your 1/2 inch thick firebox. You've got a warmer box there that's heated from the radiant heat from the 1/2 inch plate that's underneath it. You've got a main chamber, horizontal. You've got a vertical upright, 36 inches tall. You've got 3 stacks. Those 3 stacks are used depending on how you want to cook on this thing. You want to smoke, you want to grill, you want to just use it as a warmer over here. So you've got the ability to do a lot of cooking in this pit in a lot of different ways, and also holding your meat. We've got a lower storage area down here. Again, standard Gator Pit quality. All our doors are fully flanged, fully welded. You've got 1/4 inch thick uprights, 1/4 inch thick verticals on the warmer and the vertical box here. You've got steel shelves. You've got stainless steel cool touch handles on your doors and your top lids. Steel front shelf, side access door to the main. That also helps to clean it out. So if he never grills in it, he still has a very easy way of cleaning his smoker bottom out by opening that door. On the back side, we did build him a fire poker and an ash rake and put him a hanger back there to store those tools. He can use that ash rake to clean the main chamber out and or the firebox. The fire poker obviously is exactly what it is. It's a fire poker for stoking your wood. It's the Gator Pit fire pokers. He's got probe holes left and right of his door. He's also got it over here with the monitor mount over here. So if he wants to use the stoker devices or the guru devices or just a monitor for temperature, he's got the ability to do that without going through the door seams. In our pits, they're so tight, chances are you're going to sever your braided wires or whatever kind of wires or devices you've got. We've got a stainless steel cool touch handle on the air vent over here. It's a Texas cutout slide. I'll show you here that in a minute when I get through talking about this. I'll do a 360 on the cooker so you get a feel of what this thing looks like all the way around. But that's pretty much it in a 3-5 minute video. Again, this goes to show the custom of Gator Pit. This customer started out with what was a standard party gator on our website, a pit that we can literally build in about 2 days and paint. So in 3 days, it's built, prepped, and painted in 3 days. By the time it came to build this customer's pit, he went from a standard party gator to this custom built or designed and built Gator Pit. This is not on the website. This is something he had in his head that he wanted to do. Over the time that he was waiting for us to start construction, he built his pit in his brain, in his mind, of what he wanted. Further researching it, talking to other customers on my Gator Pit forum, talking to people on our Facebook pages, or just in the general internet on other places. And this is what he had envisioned when it came time to build his pit. We just made it a reality. I just figured out what he wanted, designed it, and making it functional to where he's going to be able to do exactly what it is he wants to do when he gets this Gator Pit to his house. That goes back to our lead times. You know, we start out with a customer who orders a standard pit or a pit maybe with a few custom features. By the time he comes to build his pit, it turns into what could be a 5 to 7 day or 2 week build time, when originally it was a 2-3 day build time. Again, it goes back to just how custom Gator Pit is compared to a lot of the other builders out there. When you order a pit from Gator Pit, by the time you get your cooker, it will be exactly what you want. At the time you order it, you may not know exactly what you want. Like in this guy's case, he had an idea he wanted a party Gator size. That was the minimum that he wanted. When it came time to build that thing, this is what it ended up being. This is nowhere near the party Gator model. This is nowhere near a 3-day build time, which was originally estimated. This pit it was easily 7 days build plus painting. It took some time to deal with this pit. It's not an overly large pit like a big trailer rig is, but it's very detailed and very labor intensive, especially when you get into 1/2-inch thick steel and these upright smokers. That 1/2-inch firebox is easily a 2-day build time. When you combine that with a upright mounted and designed to fit, everything just perfect. I mean, this thing looks like it was just made to be together. It doesn't look like an afterthought, something that was added after the fact. That's what Gator Pit's quality is. That's what we do. That's what I do when I design these cookers for you. So contact Gator Pit, 713-896-0144. Go to our website at gatorpit.net. Check us out on Facebook, Gator Pit of Texas. Go to our YouTube channel, again, Gator Pit of Texas, and look and see what we do. Look and see what customers are saying about us. You're going to get what you want when it comes down to this pit arriving at your house or your restaurant. You're going to get a Gator Pit that's going to fit your wants and needs. That's what we do here at Gator Pit. Check us out. I'm Ritch Robin. I'm the founder. I'm the owner. I'm the guy that's here every day. I'm the one designing these cookers right here. I do have guys that help me because I can't do it all by myself. I've got assistants, and I've got welders, and I got welders helpers, and I got painters. Give me a call. I'm the one you're going to talk to when it comes to designing your pit. I'm the one that you're going to deal with during the lead time up until the time that you get your cooker. I'm the one you're going to call when you get your cooker to ask any questions you have. Customer service doesn't stop the day this pit arrives at your house or your business. You can always call me and ask me anything you want pertaining to your Gator Pit. I will be more than happy to help you. I have customers that buy these used off the internet, and they call me and they tell me, I didn't buy this pit from you, but it is a Gator Pit, and I have questions about the tuning plates. I have questions about fire management. I will help you if that's your case. You call me. I want you to be happy with your Gator Pit. I want you to learn how to use it. I want you to be comfortable with firing it up under any conditions in cooking in inclement weather, sunny weather like we have here right now. Hasn't been like this all week. We've actually had flooding all week. We've got probably 20 inches of rain in the past week. It's crazy out here, and it's supposed to dump on us again this afternoon. But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent there. But give me a call. I'm Ritch. I'll talk to you later. See ya.